I am back at the beginning of State of Decay 2, and I know that I have a community that I have started in other videos, but I am testing out the beta, and I wanted to take this opportunity to play through again, maybe be a little bit better. Yeah, right, I'm not going to be a little bit better. But also to show the beta on stream for a little bit and to talk about Locus of Control and why it is that I'm excited to start a completely new community. I don't have any communities here on Steam. I've been playing on Xbox, and to go through this process. So I am going to play the tutorial. It gives me the option to skip it, but I want to play the tutorial again, and there's a good reason for this. I am still going to stay in the standard zone. I am not good enough for any other zone. It just wouldn't be a smart thing for me to try to go into any other zone right now. And so I'm going to stick to standard zone and just take that as it is. And I'm interested to see if I get the same set, if it's always the same set of 3 characters. And if it is, I'm going to select somebody different. I won't select Esperanza and Jen. I will select a different set of characters as my starting characters. But I'm interested in seeing if that's the characters that I'm going to have the options for, if I'm going to have the options for different sets of characters. It does look like it's the same. No, it is different sets of characters. But the same basic story. So they've got the same general story going on, if you read the background there, but different names to them. So different names and skills, but the same basic story. So I'm going to select a different story. I'm going to select a different story, just because I've played through the idea that I was going to have to kill my girlfriend, so I want to play through a different set of story moments. So these two found love because of the zombie apocalypse, and that's something that I think I've talked about before. Have I talked about kind of displaced arousal before in survival type situations? I think I have in this playthrough, and I actually think I've talked about it within the context of State of Decay, not just in one of my other videos. And this is a set of siblings where I have reunited with my estranged brother, okay, so my brother attended trade school and is Halo champion. Oh my gosh, my other brother played a lot of Halo, which apparently makes my brother very good at shooting. Also, what I love is my brother is a mechanic, and what we know from my past playthrough is I am very bad with cars. So having a mechanic right off the bat is probably a smart thing. Layla is taught gymnastics, which makes them very good at cardio, it seems. Just keeps going and is an expert traveler. And so I think that I am going to be Layla and Cam. I like this combination. I think it would be fun to have somebody who's a gardener. I've never seen that before, but I think that it is just I think it is just really important for me to have somebody who is a mechanic. Oh, just keeps going means she has high stamina. I thought it was very psychologically keeps going, like acceptance and commitment. But apparently, she just keeps going. The tank thinks that Layla is too perfect, but you know what? I am going to be the too perfect Layla. I love this combination. My Halo champion brother, who is a mechanic because he went to trade school. I desperately need a mechanic who went to trade school. And look at her fantastic cardio and her battles of wits. We can work on her fighting and shooting later. They are amazing. So that's how we're going to do this. These two are exactly what I need. I'm going to be quiet during the very few cutscenes that we have showing off the zombie apocalypse. The red haze.
Shit.
Shit, guys, we've got the missiles. They are coming.
Keep moving.
So we're running away from these hordes. keep going. And hopefully, unlike velociraptors, they do not have opposable thumbs. Ooh, they've got red eyes, though.
It's like its whole body is an open wound.
We should keep moving. No telling how long that gate's gonna last.
But
Yeah,
tell me again why
let's
this
do
was
it.
a good idea.
The army's in here.
So,
We gotta
hold,
have food to share.
hold LB to sprint. That's my sprint button. I need to remember that that's my sprint button. I have to attack. And I've got a baseball bat. Oh, I love that I start with a baseball bat. I am an Energizer Bunny.
Zombies inside the fences, right?
Better question? Where are all the people?
There are no people in here. Look at that.
Wait. They can't all be gone.
They sure left a lot of stuff behind.
Well, they sure can all be gone. You seem to think that they cannot be, but they absolutely can. So I'm going to be quiet while searching this, because I don't want to get into the habit. I like that LB is both fast running and fast searching. I wonder if that's intentional. I just realized it, right? It just dawned on me that that is the case. That you can use LB to both run fast and search fast. And the tank points out that her stamina right from the get-go is amazing. But look at her health. I have to figure out what I could do to help her be healthier. Or maybe there's just nothing I can do about that, because if she were healthier, then we would just be way overpowered. But I wonder if there's something that I can do to help her have better health. Are you a zombie or... You're a zombie. My bat broke. Fine. Take this in the face with a knife. And this in the face with a knife. I'm very sad that my bat broke. Yeah, we gotta find me a better weapon. I suppose my bat had to break at this point, didn't it? He's got even a talking point about my bat breaking, so I suspect that that's part of this, and I don't remember my melee weapon breaking the last time I played this through. So I wanted to talk about, and I think why it is that I'm so excited to play through this. The tank says it's scripted. Why I'm so excited to play through this tutorial again. So the last time I played through this tutorial, I did a bad job at... No. I did a bad job at stealthing. In fact, I not only did a bad job at stealthing during the tutorial, but I then subsequently did a bad job at stealthing in multiple videos thereafter. I like to search everything. I think I've been over here before, yeah. In multiple videos after the tutorial as well, I was just really bad at being stealthy. And deRangutang, who, if you do not know, and you should, is one of the developers on this game, the lead developer,
Too many Z's
in
behind
fact,
us to go back now.
on
Might as well
State of
keep
Decay
looking
2.
around.
And I will, if I remember to put a card
You
in
should definitely
here
find a
to
better weapon than
his
you're not.
channel, I absolutely will. And I'm going to hopefully remember to do that. Watched my video, which is in and of itself, right? I fangirled a little bit. But watched the video, saw that I had trouble with that. And instead of concluding... There we go. Stop messing with my camera. I should stop messing with my own camera. And instead of concluding, hey, Jedi's just bad at this, which it is true. Jedi was just bad at this. And it's because this is the first survival... Oh, I found a weapon. And so, open my inventory by pressing down and equip my better weapon. Melee blunt weapon. And it is true that I am simply bad at these sorts of games, and am perfectly happy to admit that. This is my first survival horror game that I've ever played. Certainly the first zombie apocalypse game that I've played. And open world, especially. So I've played, I guess you could technically say that I've played others because I've played things like Eternal Darkness, and older school games. But the first open world survival horror game in the genre, right? And I'm not the sort of person who says I'm really good at this game. So if you are watching this
Look at
channel,
that. Even after this long, people kept hoping to find their families again.
Yeah, just like Mom hoping you'd come home when she got sick. Didn't happen either.
oh,
I
ouch.
had a job and a life, unlike some people.
Somebody had to take care of it.
Ouch.
Sure wasn't gonna be you.
I'm not getting into this again. Not now.
Is Red Talon shaming people for leaving? We took an oath to protect these people. We cannot abandon them in their hour of need. Join our cause, save our nation. We are Red Talon. I might have a different opinion of Red Talon in a little bit. But ouch, that repartee, man, my brother has some words for me. And the tank, yes, the game was Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, and I loved the concept of a game with a sanity meter enough that I was willing to get around the fact that I have nightmares in response to many types of video games. And that was one of them, and I was willing to accept those nightmares because of how compelling I found that mechanic. And just the idea of that mechanic. And so I did. I played that game. I had some nightmares. I agree. I loved that game as well, in spite of the fact that it gave me nightmares. And I admit it. That's just the way that I am. I am not a brave or adventurous person. That is not... If you are here for brave and adventurous, then Jedi is not the channel for you. So, all of this is to say that it would have been really, really easy for someone who, especially for someone who has so much skin in the game, with regards to this game being done well, for them to say, yeah, Jedi's bad at this type of game, and so it makes sense that they didn't
What is this
know how to do stealth.
Creepy as fuck. That's what.
True dat. That is very true. I approve of your assessment. And yet, this is the apocalypse.
Okay.
And so we have to go in creepy places. That's just what the apocalypse calls for.
Locked.
So here we go.
Dang it.
It's not locked. It just opened. What are you talking about?
Get it off me!
No! My brother! Leave my
Looks
brother
just like the
alone.
green one we saw outside the gate.
And it bit me. I got gunk all over my shirt.
Now that is a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them out there. Let's not go out there for just a second. So she just said this was locked, but it's definitely not locked. I definitely was just able to come in here. I don't recall being this bad at the camera controls too. I've been playing this game. You wouldn't think, right, that I've been playing this game for a bit. Why am I having so much trouble with the... I know why I'm having so much trouble with the camera controls. Please hold. This. Haha, my camera is now working much more like I'm used to it working, and now I'm not. I could not figure out why I was having so much trouble, and now I have. So, yeah, it would have been very easy for somebody who had a lot of skin in the game, who very much...
I guess even a zombie apocalypse can't stop red tape.
would be motivated to say, hey, this is a good game, and it was done well, and it is a good game, and it was done well, to just conclude this is a player who doesn't play this type of game, who had difficulty with learning a mechanic of a game that they don't play.
This bite is really itching.
You always did fuss over every little scratch.
She was just like, wuss, get over your zombie bite already. Oh man.
Oh my god. What the hell happened here?
Zombies.
God.
Zombies are what happened here. Didn't you notice that there are zombies inside? So in case you were wondering, zombies inside the gates are what happened here. And whoop, See? The gates are... That's how there are zombies inside. The gates are broken open. Y finishes a zombie on the ground. Okay. He bounced! He bounced! Check it out! Make it bounce! Hey, you stole it from me.
What a mess.
I wanted to make another one bounce. That guy thiefed him from me. Okay, I want to go back here, though. I have not explored everything, and I have this need to explore everything, and I missed a room. So we're going to go back here. Hopefully... Look at how much I can run! Oh my gosh, look at my Energizer Bunny. She's great. Oh, apparently this was... That was... I just came all the way back here, and that's... I've already seen that. And then there was... Where was the other place I could go? Back out this way? Oh wait, this is the way, yeah, this is the way I was going. So let's go this way. Alright, the tank, go get your actual coffee. And enjoy. So, instead of doing that, so I've been talking about this is what they could have done. What actually happened?
Is it just me, or did it suddenly get really hot?
Maybe we can find you some medicine if we keep looking.
Yes, maybe we can find some meds. Let's try to find you some meds. Instead of doing that, instead of saying, hey, this is just a player who doesn't know how to play this type of game, and which would have been a truth, instead, what deRangutang did was say, hey, maybe we need to do something about this element of our tutorial.
That'll come in handy.
Maybe this aspect of our tutorial isn't as intuitive as we want it to be. Let's try using this. We used a lot of blunt weapons. Let's try a bladed one. And maybe it's not as intuitive as we'd like it to be, and so let's do something about that. And actually it was my first ever video to have a relatively lot of views. My definition of a lot of views is like 20. But it was the first one of my videos on YouTube to have a lot of views. And that is because the dev team was taking a look. So it says crouch to move silently. And so now I know that that does this. So what I don't know, and now it says crouch and press this, and then Y to stealth execute a zombie from behind. So this is what I missed last time, was how to crouch. And therefore, when I did this last time, I didn't actually execute this zombie, I just smacked them and then had to fight every zombie in this area. There was no stealth. There was no quiet anything. Because I didn't figure out how to crouch like that. And so that did seem like it. I'm going to compare that to my previous video. I can take a look. Oh Lord. I'm going to compare that to my previous video. But that did seem like that was on the screen for much longer and kind of reinforced the behavior that I was supposed to engage in for much longer in terms of how to be stealthy. I wonder if there is actually any way to stealth kill this guy. So the idea that instead of saying Jedi did a bad job and having that be, nah, I don't think there is a way.
Hey, get your butts over to the ladder.
Okay.
Go, go, go!
So instead of saying that, they said maybe there's something that we can do to fix our tutorial. And I did think that that was much longer in there.
Doing? Not supposed to be any civilians here.
We thought the army might have food. Where did everyone go?
Whoever's still in charge shut it down, pulled everybody out. The army's gone, kiddo. Lucky for you, I stuck around to keep an eye out for anyone left behind.
Oh, fuck, I feel terrible. I just want to lay down and die.
Juan, you don't look so good.
My brother was bitten. I think it's infected. Got any medicine?
I've seen this before. You need something special.
Yeah,
The doc
you
over
need
at the S&B.
you need something
Tell him I sent
special. That's right. So your name is Hamlet.
You're
Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Because otherwise I was gonna die. Nope, nope, nope. Ah. I'm down. Bad at ladders. I'm gonna stay bad at ladders. So... let's... press A to climb over obstacles. I don't think I remember that at all. That's jumping, not climbing. So that's an interesting thing that I just realized. It says press A to climb over obstacles, but I totally just jumped over that obstacle. And you are the
There aren't
doctor.
supposed to be any civilians left in the camp.
I know. Oh, I thought it said talk to Guy, and I thought it was just like talk to this guy. But no, his name is Guy.
I always knew she was a softie. What do you need?
My brother is sick. I think it might be serious.
My brother got
Yeah,
bit
you
by
better
something
come with me.
squishy.
This is like the one that bit me. What's wrong with it?
We call it the blood plague. It's contagious to humans, and it takes you while you're still alive.
Are you saying that's what's gonna happen to me?
Well, probably, but maybe not. Hey, you, come here.
Probably gonna happen to you. So sorry.
You have a flashlight? Look for a sample case in there and bring me whatever you find.
Okay.
I'd been researching blood plague with some other civilians. We found a cure that works if you use it soon after infection. The army
Excellent.
took our lab when they left, but they didn't get everything.
The army took every bit of research. So, I found some samples. Anything else in here of interest? A whole bunch of bloody stuff. So, I think that's all I need in here. Let's bring this back over to this guy, whose name is Guy. Hello, Guy.
Did you find it?
Yes.
No cure? Damn. I'll need an infirmary to culture a new dose.
Dang. Don't let my brother die. Listen, Guy. My brother's not allowed to die. We're all just standing here quietly now. What's happening? Why are we all just standing here quietly?
Hey, Doc, shit's getting bad
there
out
we go.
there. Thanks to all the noise,
That was
the
weird.
Zeds are swarming the perimeter. This camp is done for. It's time for us to go.
Try to
All of
remember
us.
that.
You know I can't leave Jamie.
If you stay, I gotta stay. Then we both die. Jamie's
Oh.
gone. But this kid still needs your help.
Okay, fine. Just give me a second.
Make it quick. We don't have much time.
Before we go, I need your help. That thing in the cage, it was a person once.
Yeah.
I tried to reverse the effect, but we ran out of time. I don't have it in me to do what I should. Maybe you do?
Well, I will help you. I will help you. See, so this is where we have talked about previously the idea that since they knew this person, they're going to have a much harder time just shooting them. And now this is telling me to press LT to aim my firearm, and then I did a
I'm
much
sorry.
better job of shooting this
I
time.
hope you're in a better place now.
It didn't fall down. That's hard. They didn't fall down. They're just kind of standing up, still moving. That's an interesting response. But, I mean, that's probably what they did the last time too, and I just didn't notice. So we're going to go out now.
Listen, I know we've had our problems, but please, don't let me turn into one of those things.
I got you,
You're my
fam.
brother. I have your back. Always.
Even when you take this opportunity to yell at me about things that happened, it sounds like before the zombie apocalypse.
I'm sorry I wasn't stronger.
All right, time to go. Big sister's got the wheel. I heard some rumors about a good place we could hole up.
How come I have to drive? Like, wouldn't it make much more sense for you to drive? But no. You're going to make me drive.
So how do we survive without the army?
I can't.
We
I
keep
can open
going.
my door, but I
As
can't do
long as we
anything
stick
else.
Together, we can survive anything.
And there we go. State of Decay 2. Right, and so I saw that, going back to what I was talking about with the tutorial, I saw the information stay on the screen longer. I think that was, and I'm going to compare it just to make sure it wasn't perception, right? Top-down processing's telling me that it should look different, and therefore it does look different, because that may actually be the case. I was expecting to see that, that information and to see that bit about stealth. So it's possible that that's exactly what it looked like the first
Sounds
time I
like
did
we're
it.
empty again. We better be close.
And I just didn't notice
This is
the first
place.
time.
Pull up here. It's not much, but it should keep us safe.
I'm not talking over the cutscene again, right? Because we're getting to our first camp.
Luckily, I don't need that much to get started.
Good to know. How are you feeling, little brother?
Like I got hit by a truck. This plague shit sucks.
Go lay down. Go lay down and get some sleep.
Yes, and you need to take it seriously. Get over to the infirmary, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Find the infirmary.
Maybe that'll fix everything.
This looks like an infirmary. And this says, keep blood plague victims in your infirmary to halt the progress of the disease. If you can bring them the cure, you can use it to save their lives. If you can't, you may need to kill them before they get this plague. So press Y to be stabilized. So this is treat plague and infection. Check in someone to the facility to pause the progress of the blood plague. So that's what it wants me to do. But then I can also craft items, but I can't craft this yet because I don't have enough samples. So I'm going to click this and I'm going to check this person in. So you're checked in. So now let's go back to Layla and take control of Layla again.
I feel like trash.
Please tell me he's gonna pull through. He has to.
I just found him
This
again.
isn't as good as having the actual cure, but I should be able to keep his blood plague from getting worse for a while.
Well, what do you,
That
so,
is, if we can keep our supply of meds from running out.
okay, well, I'll go get some meds
Damn,
then.
This isn't fair.
Hey now, don't panic. The doc has this under control.
I know how to make a cure that'll work. That's not the issue.
Then
I
what's
just
the
need
issue,
more
man?
Plague samples. My lab didn't have enough.
I think I saw a place where we can find all the samples you'll need.
Where? You gonna tell me? Travel to the location where Hamlet says to go. Okay, well, yeah. Do what Hamlet says to do. We're gonna put some stuff away that we don't need. My weapon is broken, so we're not gonna use that. And I want to use my slicey weapon. This one. Instead of my slammy weapon. Let's try slicey weapons. And bring extra ammunition. Maybe we will try shooting some things.
Oh, hey.
What do you have? You have a regular backpack and some painkillers and some first aid kit. You've got stuff. Okay. Where does this lead to? I think I would know this since I've been in this camp before. Okay. This is the button for my map. Jedi, remember what button your map is so that you don't make the same mistakes again. So now, you need to walk to this place because...
Alright, let me just check the trunk for a toolkit.
Oh! Do I have a
Some of this will be
toolkit and a
better
gas
off
can in
shifted
here?
to our base.
Excellent! Excellent. So, put that in our base. Gas up the car.
I should have this fixed in no time.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm putting some gas in the car, but it won't last that long.
We'll get more, don't worry.
I say we find a gas station and look for more fuel.
We can do that. I'll fix the car. Don't worry. I'll fix it. It's still gonna be pretty brokey, though.
The best way to make sure the repairs worked is to take this for a drive.
No. You know what? You have a mechanic. Once your brother is well, right? Get your brother well. And then he will make you all the toolkits you could ever want. There we go. Gas cans and toolkits will keep your car in good repair.
Okay, it's working fine. That's a relief. I'd hate to be stuck walking all the time. Driving is faster, it's safer, and lets me bring back way more supplies.
Yes, but you are going to walk sometimes because that's how Jedi rolls. Because Jedi is a bad driver. So, when we try to figure out why things happen, and we've talked about this before, actually. We talked about attributional style and trying to figure out why people do the things that they do. But attributional style actually can... Hey. How many zombies are you? Can also... Has a personality... Get out of the car. Has a personality element to it. That is, there are specific tendencies to the types of attributions that we tend to make. I wish that I could steal her hoodie. That was an epic hoodie that zombie had. I want that hoodie. Well, I mean, I just sliced the head off of the hoodie, so I guess it wasn't a good hoodie anymore. Yeah, Red Fighter, I agree. I think a lot of people are bad fighters or bad drivers in games. And hey, Adam survives. And yes, and the tank, and in real life as well. It is probably true that there are a lot of bad drivers both in games and in real life going on. I found a gas station, so I know I'm supposed to be. You know what? No, we're gonna come back here. We need to go take care of my brother's blood plague. Then we will take care of the car. Let's talk about priorities. I am really bad at driving in this game. And okay to admit it. Wait. This is just where I'm supposed to be.
This is it. Okay. I'm not letting you down. Not like I let Mom down.
Get off my vehicle. You know what? Get off my vehicle. Come here. Tasty human. Over here. Man flesh. I mean, I guess me getting blood plague in replacement of my brother is also not the smartest of decisions, but whatever. Whatever. Plague zombies carry plague
I found the plague
samples.
sample we need.
Nice work. We're one step closer to the cure my patient here needs.
And so, yes, I think my car ate a zombie. It was delicious. We had it for lunch. What else is up here? This is more gasoline, it looks like, and stuff to search later. I think my car also is a little bit stuck on the rocks, so let's fix that. Climb over the seat. There you go. Get off the... There we go. Remember how to go home. So, in addition to just being a general factor of we can figure out how people or why people did a thing in general, there's also a personality trait associated with
Okay, I brought back the sample. How's he doing?
how we figure out why things happened.
So here's what I brought back. Relax.
Thanks.
Everything will be fine. And you, please drop the sample in our supply locker.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Right away, sir.
We now have enough plague samples to make the cure for my brother. We should get on that as soon as possible.
Okay. So, go make the cure. Get the cure. Get the cure. Where's the infirmary? There it is. Get the cure. Make some cure.
Okay, I have the cure in hand. No more lying around for you.
Approach the victim.
Not to stress you out or anything, but I'm still kind of dying here.
Cure him.
This is our best shot. Let's hope it's good
There we
enough.
go. Take this.
Thank you.
So, there is a personality type variable. Adam survives, I'm doing well, thank you. Known as Locus of Control. Your Locus of Control is your general tendency.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Because of us working together, my brother is alive. As long as we stick together, I have a feeling we'll be in this for the long haul.
You did not get the blood plague. Hooray! Thank you!
It's sure been a drinking on a weeknight sort of year, huh?
All right, we survived. That's good. But we ain't the only ones out here trying to do that. Unless we start killing some uglies, nobody's gonna last in this town for long.
I have an extra
In my
vial.
experience, the best way to find uglies is to follow the screamers. I saw one on our way into town.
Did I make 2 vials of blood plague cure?
We should worry about our base before we go out hunting Zeds. For this place to be functional, we need to upgrade it with some building materials.
Huh. So you want building materials, you want to go out hunting zombies. And I get to decide which one I want to do. Address the zombie threat, or strengthen to survive. What's going on over here? So you know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing what I thought I was supposed to be seeing with regards to play cards, and I wonder if that's because I'm still in the tutorial. And that may be the case because I am in the tutorial. Yeah, see, claimed by play card. That's definitely here somewhere, and it just hasn't been revealed to me yet. Let's do the strengthen our base thing first. I did activate a mission. Oh, there we go. And let's do this. Now, the last time I did this, I made my survivor walk to do this because I was afraid of using my car. I'm gonna be good this time and use my car and get used to it. Okay, I've got everything in here. So, while we go ahead and do this, let's talk about Locus of Control. So, in addition to having attributions where you can just, in the moment, decide, this person did something, it's brief update, right? But if you want to know more... Oh no! I missed optional things. That makes me sad. Move to the trashed self-storage site for materials. Oops. I like doing those optional things. I'm sad that I didn't. So, in addition to in the moment being able to make decisions about why something happened, we also just have our general tendency for how we decide why did this thing happen, is specifically when we're trying to figure out why things happened to us.
Let's hope this place has the materials we need.
Yes, it also has zombies,
I feel like
though.
this shouldn't be our top priority right now. This is about our home. That has to be our priority.
Can't let that one back up.
I love that it just chops their heads off. That's fantastic. I hear somebody else, though. Where are you? I hear you. Because you're so noisy, you're like Darth Vader on steroids. There you go. And so, we can, in general, when we're trying to figure out why things happened to us, or why things that are relevant to us have happened, we
Not
can,
often you find something this good.
in general, have computer has resources, scavenge rucksacks, bring them back. And don't crack them open. You want to... we can, in general, have a locus of control that's internal, that says this thing happened because of something inside of me, or a locus of control that's external. This thing happened because of things that are outside of me. And this relates to attributions, right? Because we can make attributions saying the same thing. Now, when we make attributions, we can also make attributions about other people, right? We can say, why did this thing happen? It happened because of something inside of you. So when I make a personal attribution, I'm saying that something happened because of something about your personality. Press A to climb over an obstacle. I don't seem to be able to climb over this obstacle because I'm just jumping. I am pressing A, but I don't seem to be able to climb over that obstacle. I'm just jumping. It's like, I do parkour. Okay. And then you have situational attributions. Oh, personal attributions are also called dispositional attributions. So if you ever heard them called that, that's why. Oh, Adam survives. I am talking about locus of control, and I'm talking about that because there is a portion of the tutorial that, and I think I saw the change, although it's possible that I only think I saw the change because I was expecting to see a change, and that is actually not changed yet. So I'm going to be interested in going back to my video and seeing that. That exists in this video because
it's not here.
Because of something related to locus of control. And so yeah, brief overview. Locus of control is about how we make decisions about why things happened, and specifically about why things happened that are relevant to us, and how much control we had over those events and over what had happened. And you can, in general, make attributions, right? So anytime something happens, we make attributions about why that thing happened. We do this intuitively, whether we're trying to or not. We intuitively start to figure out for ourselves, why did this thing happen, and start to make attributions about that.
Okay, the situation just got worse. This whole place is infested.
Once they gather like this, it just gets worse. Can you clear it out?
Shoot properly.
Sure, I can do this. Probably.
Ow! Get off of me!
Finally, quiet.
Infestations are dangerous and they can spread if you don't keep them in
I'm
check.
done here. The site is clear.
Yep,
That's a damn good start.
because I use my vehicle as a weapon. There we go. Much better. I love the intense music. Where are you? You. Die. There we go. There we go. So we have our general personality traits related to locus of control as well. So it's not just in any single
If we don't
situation.
put an outpost here, we're nuts.
If we're thinking about long-term survival, we need friends. Let's get on the radio and see who else lives around here.
Let's get some gasoline. And so we, in those general principles, yes, you're welcome. So we, in those general principles, right, we can make
Now that's worth scavenging for.
what are called personal attributions. Those personal attributions are ones that are, and I know that I'm repeating myself for those who are watching the video, but I'm catching folks up in the chat. Those personal attributions are ones that are related to my personality or someone's personality, and then they're also known as dispositional attributions. And then we have situational attributions, where we say this thing happened because of something related to the situation in which this person found themselves. So you might not be a generally brave person, but you find yourself in a situation in which bravery is called for. Or you might not be a generally violent person, but you find yourself in a situation in which violence is necessary for survival. And so the question may become, why did this person do this violent thing? And in this case, maybe the answer is because violence was necessary for survival. That's going to attract some zombies. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Everything's fine. And so we have, and then getting back to what we were talking about, we have personality traits that are related to the extent to which we tend to make, when it comes to behaviors that we had control over, whether we tend to make internal attributions, that is, we say, I was in control of this thing, or external attributions, that is to say that somebody else was in control of this thing. And the reason that this is relevant is that it was possible, in fact, there were many, many compelling reasons why deRangutang and their team could have easily said that there was nothing wrong with the tutorial, that the attribution to be made here was that something external to them, something they couldn't control, and it was simply that Jedi is not good at these sorts of games. There were all sorts of reasons for it, or things that would justify saying that. So this would become a fuel outpost. Let's check this out first. Let's go do our stuff first and go home. And there were all sorts of things that could point towards that. However, that isn't what they did. Instead, the decision was for them to have an internal locus of control, specifically for deRangutang to have an internal locus of control and say, this is a thing that I had control over, and therefore I'm going to do something about it and fix it. And so instead of saying, yeah, this is Jedi being bad, and therefore I'm going to just leave the tutorial exactly as it is because there's nothing wrong with the tutorial, instead they said, you know what, let's make a change to the tutorial so that even people as bad as Jedi can do this, right? That even folks who are as new to these sorts of games as Jedi can be successful in our game using our tutorial. No, don't jump. And so that demonstrates an internal locus of control, one that takes that sort of internal responsibility. Now, there's a lot of research on locus of control. Wait, return home with rucksack.
All we need to get this job started. We can use those materials to start building anytime.
I did good.
If we built a workshop, we could keep our weapons from falling apart.
Yes, let's build a workshop. And what's interesting is that, what am I having? Oh, I was having issues. So the thing that I was having issues with was the stealth system. So in my first ever video, and actually in my first series of videos playing State of Decay, I completely failed at stealthing. It just... build a workshop. Facilities like the workshop unlock new capabilities, use them to do good things. And didn't know what button to press, didn't know how to crouch, just...
If we're gonna keep improving this place, we need materials.
Sorry, I was listening to what the folks said. It's Locus, L-O-C-U-S, not locust like the bug, just when you're Googling it. If folks are going to look into it some more. And so... there's one other thing I want to do because I know I can, and I have to find where I climb up to do it.
The best way for us to survive is by heading off potential conflicts before they even get started. If we claimed the nearby military site as an outpost, that would warn away any potential troublemakers. It'd also give us a steady supply of ammo in case anybody doesn't get the message. It could be worthwhile to climb up and get a better look around. Wow, what a view!
Surveying fills the map.
I've looked around and I can say it's promising. We
Yeah,
should make
there's
some time for scavenging.
all sorts
runs.
of good things here.
I like that idea. We should prioritize buildings that have what we need most.
I want to look at everything. Fill out my map. Where are the rest of the things? All the things. So, there's been a lot of research done on Locus of Control and how it relates to a number of different things.
That should do it.
But what was interesting is that
I think we've got the place to ourselves.
deRangutang and I actually have had frequent discussions because each of us has an internal locus of control as to why I had difficulty with stealth, while I say that this is entirely about something inside me.
Anymore, and we're running low. Thoughts?
I'm sorry, are they worried about toilet paper? That's a really great question. I didn't mean to jump off that. That's a really great question that I hadn't really thought about in this apocalypse. I don't know what to do about our lack of TP. I am so sorry. But what I am going to do is I'm going to switch people. So you are now going to go take a rest in here. Let's check you in. And let's take my brother. Hey, brother. You've got some shooting skills. So you should be better at shooting things. You're a mechanic. Yeah. You. Come with me.
I need some meds and a good sleep.
Yes, go sleepy sleep. You go sleep. I'm gonna get equipped. Before you go to bed, can I have the gun? Do we have more guns? I need a gun. Because I'm good at shooting. And so, he and I have actually had, not really a debate so much as a discussion that has gone back and forth because since we both have an internal locus of control...
We need everyone in this town to know that we're the ones calling the shots.
Since we both have that internal locus of control, I've been saying this is entirely because I am bad at these types of games. And the response was, well, no, we can make the tutorial differently. And so I think that that's actually quite cool. That was the basic response and the default response, right? In a way that you wouldn't necessarily always see. Oh, I'm gonna go fix my car. First off, mechanic man.
And ready to get back to work.
Good job, Layla. Glad you're feeling better. Hope your infection's all better. Gonna fix the car. And so there's been a lot of research on locus of control, and their internal locus of control does seem to have a positive association with mental health in general. I actually don't think I need to fix this car anymore. So in general, when we have a positive locus of control, it helps us to avoid feeling helpless, which generally is a good thing. Connect with other survivors or claim some territory. Layla wants to claim territory. Well, let's do what my sister wants to do. Cam wants to connect with other survivors. I want to claim territory. Let's do that. So that internal locus of control can be beneficial. Do I need to gas up the car? No, my car's fine. However, there are times B is the handbrake. What? Aha! I've been driving these cars now for a little while, and I didn't notice that part of the tutorial either last time. I did not realize that I could brake the car like that. I have been trying to use the brakes of my car by driving in reverse, and that's how I've done braking in my cars. Where are you? Now you aren't. And that's how I've been trying to use the brakes in my cars, because I just completely, maybe I didn't miss it, maybe I just forgot it in between when I was playing.
Guys, I'm not super happy about this aggressive plan of ours.
I get what you're saying, but I don't see that we have a choice.
Yo, this is bad. I see a bunch of dead army guys walking around here.
They're probably wearing bulletproof helmets. Handheld weapons are a better choice here.
Relax, I got this.
Oh great, and I'm the shooting guy. I brought the shooting guy to an armored bulletproof helmet contest. Good job, me. Okay. So that's good.
Clearing that military site is the first step to staking our claim on it.
Don't worry, I got this.
Your minimap shows areas you haven't explored at this site. I'm very bad at using minimaps. Can I sprint while I'm laying down? No, or while I'm sneaking? No. You cannot be both sneaky and fast at the same time. That is very rational. I don't want to search yet. I want to murder first. Sneaky. Any in here? Nope. Okay. Don't see me. You're so dumb. You can't see me. I gonna get you. Gotcha. Love it. I love that I now know how to do stealth. This is very exciting for me. Stealth only works if I can see them first. I don't want to use radio commands just yet. So, when we have things that we're good at, that we feel like we are able to, that we're able to handle the situation, then an internal locus of control is a great thing. However, it's great that you're telling me to dodge and all.
Almost empty on that.
You can't be sneaky on me. That was a nice try. When we find ourselves in a situation that we feel like we know how to handle the situation, internal locus of control is great. Where it can get a little bit trickier is when we find ourselves in a situation where we don't feel like we have the tools to deal with that situation. So if we are bad at a particular task, if I am bad at playing video games, and I have an internal locus of control that the reason I couldn't do this thing in a video game, and that this thing mattered to me, and playing this video game matters to me, that's important too, and that the reason I was unable to do this is entirely my fault, it is possible that that's going to breed feelings of helplessness, because now this is important to me, and it's something that I can't fix, and it's something that's inside of me, right? And those things that are inside of us stay with us. So,
right, no more zombies over here.
Excellent.
Can you get an outpost set up there? People need to know this is our territory.
So having while I'm here for just a second, I use both ways depending on how the car moves. Oh, we're talking about braking here. And if I have stealth sneak, it will allow me to be sneaky and stealthy at the same time. I just got a cool new gun, and I am shooty guy. So I'm going to try using the cool new gun. I also got bolts. Don't know what those do. But I'm going to try using the cool new gun. Oh, I'm going to outpost this place. Right, this is going to be an outpost, so I can get ammunition and supply locker within outpost in a safe area around the outpost. Yes, this is mine now.
Yo, outpost is done.
That's great. We'll get a steady supply of ammo from that place, which I expect will come in handy as we expand our territory.
And I can... Oh, I can't seem to put this in. I took off the rock. No, don't do it. Pick it back up. pick it back up. I don't seem to be able to put things in my supply locker from here. Upgrade, abandon, open supply locker. I don't seem to be able to put that bundle in there. Okay. Whoa, that was a speedy search. I have a shotgun too. Alright, I need to go put this rucksack in my car. Maybe pull my car up a little bit closer, so I don't have to drive so far to get to it. I love the squeal of the tires when I use the B button to brake, though. That's really satisfying. Ooh, do I want to use a shotgun or a sighted Scar H? Let's start with the sighted Scar H. Oh wait, I don't need to put those in there. I can put those directly in my supply locker.
Okay. Not enough pockets for that.
Right. I had to put stuff down. Okay, let's put this down, this down, this down, this down, this down. Keep that. Get more stuff. So yeah, so when we find ourselves in a situation where we're not good at things, internal locus of control can actually be a bad thing. But otherwise, an internal locus of control makes us feel like we're in a world that makes sense and one that we can do something about when things happen. And that's important. Having an external locus of control is more strongly associated with things like anxiety and depression than internal. Now, that's not to say that individuals who have anxiety and depression never have an internal locus of control. That's an important thing to keep in mind when I say that something is associated, and that's true on this channel at all times, right? When we say that something's associated, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's definitive and this is the only way that it's going to be. It just means that these things are related to each other in a meaningful way. Oh, pictures are not there. Ooh, there's the crossbow that those bolts were associated with. I will play with that later. Did I see another container somewhere? It says I have one more container to play with. Where is it? How do I get it? Where's the ladder? That's how I get it. Excellent.
All done here.
I looted my new home. Was that not the right button? Might not have been. So yeah, so that is why I wanted to come in and why I wanted to... Adam Survives, you're asking me what my job was before the apocalypse, or are you asking my man, what is this guy's name? My man Cam, what his job was before the apocalypse? I assume that you are asking me. So I am a faculty member for psychology. I am an adjunct instructor. And that means that I am sort of temporary staff in higher education. And in fact, at some point, if folks are interested in learning more about what it means to be an adjunct, I can do a video that kind of focuses on the higher education, the way that higher education is set up and what that all means. But where is it that you want me to go? For connect with other survivors. Oh, use my radio. You want me to use the radio. multiplayer, so find other survivors.
Yo, this is your new neighbor, reaching out to say hello. Hit me back if you're up for a little meet and greet.
That's right.
It's a relief to hear another voice. We're in a bit of a bind and could use some help. Can you come by?
Yup. I'm on my way.
We just got here, and we're already making friends. Come on, let's go say hi.
Where's your house? How do I get to your house? Reverse. And make a right. Gonna go to your house. Reverse and make a right. I can't drive. I can't drive.
I do not want to stick around here for very long.
Is it me, or was that just random computery voice? I'm gonna make a left soon. Did it just go, I do not want to stick around here for very long, like my phone would do? Is this where I'm going? This is not where I'm going. Where am I going? Ooh, plague sample. Can't resist. Probably should resist. Ooh, I hear you, I hear you. Get in the car. It was just me? Okay. Okay, I need to go up and make a right somewhere. My car is not driving. Get out of the car. Let's come over here. Get back into the car. I thought that I could do a cool rollover technique, but apparently I cannot. I thought I could get into my passenger side. Ah, I have found my friend's house.
Am I the only one who thinks this might be crazy?
They need help.
Yes, you are, Layla. We're going to be kind to our friends.
Oh shit, someone needs a hand.
Now, don't you get blood plague again.
I need a break. I'm running out of steam.
Okay, calm yourself. Let's find in the house. Where's the bad people?
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, we kick butt.
A lot more plague zets lately.
Yeah, you're seeing it out the window. Got it. Look at all those plague samples. Oh my gosh. That's great. Any more out here? Look at all of them. Lots and lots of plague samples. Hey.
I'm
Hey,
sorry
Raven.
to ask a favor so soon, but our food supply is spoiled. Do you have any extra? We'd
I'll
really
find some.
appreciate that.
I'll find some food for you. But first I'm gonna rob your house. Sorry. Not sorry. The L trigger and the left joystick will change seats. The L bumper and left joystick will change seats. Oh, that's good to know. Let's not have the firecrackers out, because every once in a while I accidentally press those buttons, and I don't want to accidentally firecracker. I've done that before. Clothing!
And that's that.
Have I searched all of your fun stuff in your house? I think I've searched your whole house. Thank you for all your stuff.
Our neighbors are out of food. It looks bad, guys. Don't we have enough in our storage to share a bit? If not, We should go out and scavenge for more.
Oh, our neighbors are in the same place that they always were. I wonder how I got lost coming here again. A little bit more dangerous to do this now that there's blood plague everywhere by their house, though. Like, that was a much more dangerous thing than just having a lot of zombies there. There were a lot of plague zombies, but on the bright side, I ended up with lots of plague samples, and so I will have lots of blood plague cure. Which is good, because I'm going to be getting a much more blood plague, I think, with all of this plague. All of this stuff going on.
Hey, compadre.
So yeah, Adam Survives, I think I answered you right. I answered your question. Put some more of these in, more of these in. Ammunition in. And... so, can I withdraw some food?
Oh man, our neighbors are gonna be stoked to see this food.
Yeah. We're gonna make some friends. And we're gonna drop some stuff off. Drop off. Everybody love me. I'm a citizen now. I don't need gas yet. Speaking of, let's go see how everybody's citizenship status are doing. I'm moving through this much more quickly this time around than I was the previous time. This suggests that I have gotten a little bit better. And that's good. So you're a citizen, you're a recruit, you're a recruit, you're a citizen. Okay. So I might give, after I finish this quest with Cam, because he's in the middle of something. He's making friends and things. That'll be it for today, because I am going to be starting with Red Fighter. We are going to be playing together on Red Fighter's channel for a little bit, playing some Stardew Valley with family and streaming and talking about that. We recently introduced that family to Stardew Valley, and I hear that they have gotten very into it since then, which is fantastic. I love introducing new people to new games. But I do want to finish up giving these people some presents, making friends. Hey, don't run away from me.
If we can't find more
be
food
my
soon,
friends.
Thanks. You really came through for us.
Yes, be my friend.
I guess we owe you one.
You do.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course you owe us one. So now you are a friendly enclave. Let's be friends.
We took a risk, reaching out to strangers like we did. But making connections like that, I think it's how we rebuild the world.
It is how we rebuild the world. We do it through friendship, through the power of friendship, and kindness, and love, and peace, and justice.
What's up?
Yo, wanna trade?
Why not?
What have you got that we might want? Coffee! Postpone fatigue. Removes a lot of fatigue for a short amount of time. Painkillers, bandages. Let's get some coffee, because I want to talk about coffee in a later video. I think that's all I need for now. Nobody has set any goals for me, so we are going to take our butts home, and then we are going to be done with this video. But we are definitely going to be back into State of Decay. One of the things that I'm going to need to figure out is whether I'm going to stream. I'm only going to stream in one of my two communities. I'm not going to stream both. So I have to figure out which of those communities is going to be the community I stream in.
By now I expect you've seen the plague heart growing nearby. I don't know whether it attracts plague Zeds or makes them, but they're everywhere. So be very careful in that area, okay?
I've seen plague hearts up close, and they're goddamn terrifying. We could use a good friend in this fight.
Making friends is a smart move. They could have good stuff to trade.
To be honest, the only people I really trust is this group right here.
Oh, you are so...
We should build the tools we need.
You are
rather
so
than
jaded.
relying on outsiders.
You're so jaded.
Oh, hey.
Later,
Why
buddy.
are you so jaded?
We don't know for sure if plague Zeds are created by the heart or just attracted to it.
Okay, I need you guys to
But if
finish
we
talking
leave
to
this
each
one
other
alone, it's only a matter of time before one of us
so that I can close up.
Uh-huh. I hear you, loud and clear.
So, I can produce ammunition, I can produce firecrackers, I can create fox spines and soda bombs here. I can also repair and salvage weapons. I could upgrade my workshop, I can destroy my workshop. I don't have mods, so. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. We'll stand by the fire in epic. It's so dark that you can't even see what's going on. I'm clearly not using this as a... I'm going to have to use something else as a thumbnail. But thank you so much for joining us as we talk about Locus of Control and why it is that deRangutang and their team have an internal locus of control and how the creation or the change in the tutorial in this game helped to document that internal locus of control. I'm going to stop spinning around now. That's making me sick. If you have any desire to hear me talk more about psychology in video games, you can find more of that information on my channel. You can subscribe, and I'm definitely going to be playing more State of Decay because I've been enjoying it far more than I expected to. And so you can see a playlist of all of those videos in the upper corner, and that'll include all of the videos and potentially any videos that I do later. So thank you very much for joining us, and I will see you next time.